but and I'll say it right on your show right now. He has my invitation to join the Republican Party. I know he has a lot more than my invitation as well. Certainly, I agree with what he did, and thank God he didn't vote for that bill.
Right.
He may become an independent. He may become a Republican, and I think he's crazy if he stays there. They're just beating the daylights out of him. He's trying to maintain some sense of normalcy in the party. But this isn't the party we used to know, this Democratic Party. This is a party that is extreme. This is a party of socialism. This is a party of Marxism. This is a party that literally is destroying our very nation. We've never seen anything like this before.
Jeff Van Drew. You know, this man really messed up and reminded me of who he was, because he is one of the fakest people I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, he looks like the type of guy who would do exactly what he did. But let's keep the cameras rolling so I can explain to you just how ridiculous this man truly is.
If that happens, because we need to do the right thing here. The Republican Party, I really believe, is going to be the party of the future. You know, we spoke about the inner cities and the issues going on there. Just when you have that interview about 9/11 and the police not even being able to come in Chicago, the defunding of the police, the demeaning and diminishing of the police, these are all Democratic ideas. Everything that is happening in this country is hatched in the Democratic Party, and they're bad ideas. So I don't know how somebody could stay there. I couldn't do it. If I was in the Democratic Party now, I would just, I think I'd be out of my mind. So
now, my biggest criticism of this guy is, weren't you a grown man when you first entered the Democratic Party before you switched over to the Republicans during Trump's presidency? Didn't you already know how things work? Didn't you already know that the Democratic Party was supposed to be the working class party? Of course he knew this. He just had a very good opportunity to elevate his own career. And that's what he means when he says that the Republican Party is the party of the future. It's the party of his future, because he has no place in the Democratic Party, you see. For him to say, oh, we've never seen this before. This is the party of socialism. And, you know, it only took me to win a Democratic election for me to realize that my personal future wasn't in the Democratic Party. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, good riddance to Representative Jeff Van Drew. But it says a lot that he is on Newsmax inviting Joe Manchin over to the Republican Party, because, as we know, Joe Manchin is the most conservative Democrat in the party, you know, maybe except for Kirsten Sinema. And we know how much damage that those two have done. But I just found this so hilarious to watch, because out pops Van Drew. We haven't thought of him in a while. And he's just going on and on as if he didn't know exactly what he was getting himself into. But, of course, this just goes to show how corrupt our system truly is, and why Congress continuously has such low approval ratings, because it's a joke. It's really just a joke.